Money has a way of controlling people's lives when they don't learn how to control it themselves. I know this from personal experience because for years I lived with stress, debt, and the constant fear that I would never get ahead. But over time, I discovered that wealth is not built on one lucky break, a magical investment, or an overnight win. It is built on habits, small actions repeated daily, weekly, and monthly that slowly reshape the way money flows through your life. The truth is, no matter where you live, the United States, Europe, Latin America, or Asia, these habits are universal. They work in any economy and for anyone, even if you know nothing about finance. Here are the 7 financial habits that completely transformed my life, and that can do the same for you. Habit 1. Paying myself. Most people get paid and immediately start spending. Rent, bills, groceries, entertainment, and only then, if anything is left, they save. But this is backwards. The habit that changed everything for me was paying myself first. The moment money entered my account, I set aside a portion for savings and investments, even if it was only 5% in the beginning. Over time, I increased it to 10, 20, even 30%. This habit shifted my mindset from survival to building. By automating this step, I forced myself to live on what was left, and surprisingly, I adapted quickly. The wealthiest people do this religiously, and you can too, starting today. Habit 2. Tracking every dollar. You cannot control what you do not measure. For years, I thought I kind of knew where my money was going, but the truth was I had no idea. When I began tracking every expense, from rent down to the cup of coffee, I was shocked by how much I was wasting on small, unnecessary things. Tracking gave me power. It revealed leaks in my budget and showed me where I could cut back without hurting my quality of life. A notebook, a spreadsheet, or an app on your phone is enough. This habit gave me awareness, and awareness created control. Habit 3. Eliminating bad debt. There is a difference between debt that builds wealth and debt that destroys it. High-interest credit cards, payday loans, and personal loans were chains around my ankles. Every month, interest drained my future. I made it a mission to break free, one payment at a time. I focused on the highest interest debt first, attacking it with every spare dollar. Slowly, the chains fell off. Once I was free, I promised myself never to carry toxic debt again. This habit gave me freedom, and without freedom, there is no wealth. Habit 4. Building assets. Instead of buying liabilities. For years, I believed that buying things made me successful. A nicer car, a bigger TV, the latest phone, but none of those things put money back into my pocket. They were liabilities, draining me month after month. The rich think differently. They focus on acquiring assets. Assets are investments, businesses, rental properties, or even skills that generate more income. Every dollar I used to waste on liabilities, I began directing toward assets. Over time, this habit changed my entire financial future because assets grow while liabilities shrink your wealth. Habit 5. Creating multiple streams of income. Relying on a single paycheck is like balancing on one leg. Eventually, you'll fall. I learned that most wealthy people have multiple streams of income: a salary, investments, side businesses, royalties, or real estate. So I built my own. I started small, selling online, freelancing, and later investing in dividend-paying stocks. Little by little, these streams grew. One day, I realized that even if I lost my main job, money would still flow in. That was financial security, and it came only from building multiple streams of income. Habit 6. Practicing consistent investing. Timing the market is a game for gamblers. Wealth is built not by luck, but by consistency. I developed the habit of investing regularly, no matter what the economy was doing. Sometimes the market was up, sometimes it was down. But I kept going. Over the years, the magic of compound interest worked in my favor. What started as small contributions grew into something far greater than I ever imagined. The habit of consistent investing does not require a lot of money, only discipline and time. Anyone in any country can start this habit, and the earlier you begin, the better. Habit 7. Continuous learning and financial education. The final habit that changed my life was education. I realized that schools never taught me how to manage money, and yet money would affect every day of my life. So I became my own teacher. I read books, listened to podcasts, watched videos, and learned from people who were already successful. The more I learned, the better decisions I made. Financial education is not something you finish. It's a lifelong habit. Every new skill or insight added value to my life, and it's a habit I will keep forever. These 7 habits may sound simple, but combined, they are life-changing. They took me from constant financial stress to financial confidence. And here's the truth. You don't need to be wealthy to start them. You don't need a 6-figure salary, a perfect economy, or special connections. You just need to begin. Pay yourself first. Track your money. Destroy bad debt. Buy assets, not liabilities. Build multiple income streams. Invest consistently. Never stop learning. Do these things long enough, and your life will change too. So let me ask you, which of these habits will you start today? If this video gave you even one new idea that could improve your financial future, take a moment to support this community. Click the like button, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment below sharing which habit you're committing to. Your journey to financial freedom begins with a single habit, and today is the best day to start.